Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lloyd and Friends. I'm Lloyd.
And I'm Maggie.
And today we're going to show you 7 items that are new-ish to Garage Grown that we're really excited about. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you should. It helps support the work that we're doing here to be able to support small brands. And if you like this video, you should like the video.
By clicking like.
By clicking like. Maggie, let's jump into it.
Yeah. For all you dirt bags out there, we have a bed for you.
For all you dirty dirt beds.
The
Zenbivy.
Dirt Bed by Zenbivy.
How exciting. If you're not familiar with Zenbivy, Zenbivy makes top quilts that are attached to sheets, which are attached to your sleeping pad, with the idea of creating as similar to a bed-like experience as possible. But what they have done with the Dirt Bed is created a version that is exceptionally economical, which is great. It uses 750 Muscovy down, which is like a duck, if you're not familiar. They come in a couple different temperature ratings, but with some options under $300, which is not particularly common for a lot of quilts that are on the market.
And the fabric still feels really good, even though it's not like their signature fabric. It's still like, I mean, it's synthetic, but it's not that like plastic bag feeling, which is nice. It's really about value, so they're not compromising too much on features with this one.
It's more affordable, probably because of that 750 fill power down. Zenbivy makes really high quality products. They have a ton of different options at different temperature ratings and different fill powers.
Yeah, and I feel like the popularity behind Zenbivy is just growing. We have several team members here who have a Zenbivy bed, like Madeline, who's in the room, right? Hey. You just got one. Okay.
They all have a variety of like different kind of footbed options.
Yeah. This one has no zipper. It's just the crossed over here and then has a closure and such. So it's really trying to keep the drafts out. Which
is like Zenbivy's whole thing, is like you can use a pad strap on other quilts, but that only like reduces, not eliminates. Zenbivy's whole idea is to eliminate drafts, comfortable sleeping, dirt bed, affordable, great. Zenbivy.
Can we do one little...
Like a parachute. Like with an elementary school parachute? Woo.
Yes!
Okay,
oh my God,
okay. Should we duck underneath it?
Yeah.
Maggie, we have been talking excessively about pot modifications recently.
We have, and we even sent a whole email about all the pot accessories and what happens if you pile them all up on one pot.
But right. This one is from a little Etsy brand called LD Mods. And this has been like a long-term hack for Toaks pots and other pots, is adding some silicone tubing along the handles here to be able to keep yourself from burning your fingers when they're hot. Yeah, it comes as like pre-cut little pieces of silicone. If you put a ton of Purell in there, you can take these guys off, slide it on, pop it back in, and you've got 2 silicone covered handles.
Plus you get to, brighten up your pot concept.
Right.
And it's super lightweight.
What's the weight on that?
It's just 4 grams.
4 grams.
For the set.
Yeah, it's got these like little attachable silicone pieces on top too. They are a little bit more finicky than the handle themselves. Like the handle, like these are great. You have no need to ever take these off. These will be stable forever. These little guys, they can come off and on as needed.
Logan of LD Mods has figured this out for you. So if you don't want to do it yourself,
this is it.
He's done it for you. Yeah.
Cool. Hey.
Ding.
Ding, end of segment.
What do you have there, Lloyd?
Well, Maggie, there's this company called PACT that makes things for pooping.
Really?
Really. And we are starting to carry 2 of their products. There's a lot of wipes on the market, but PACT makes some really great wipes that I really like. And they also make something that is fairly unique in the space, which is Mycelium tablets. So increasingly, the problem in a lot of these wild spaces is there's a lot of poop places, and there's a lot of fragile ecosystems, places of heavy use where like poop, and particularly human poop, just stays around for a long time. So the idea behind these little mycelium tablets is that after you poop and you've got your hole digged, you're pooped inside, that you drop some of these mycelium tablets in there and it helps break down the poop quicker. So it just has a less long-term impact on the environment.
But you want to make sure that you're using this in a place where mycelium tablets are safe and allowed, given the ecosystem. So I think you have to do a bit of research on that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of information that they have on their website about mycelium tablets. And so that's like a good read to kind of know like where, when, like generally there's a lot of places that you can, but there's some that you shouldn't.
And so they also have these wipes that we are going to,
let's get one out. Water, Emmett. Thank you.
Thank you, Emmett.
Everything's better as sound effects.
Whoa, it's growing. You just need a little bit and then it starts to open up.
Yep.
So you can use this for all types of wiping.
Yeah, I can clean this table off a little bit.
Get into the areas where you need a little more
we won't show you
cleanliness.
all the options. So PACT wipes, excited about those. Mycelium, also excited about those. Being able to reduce the impact of poop in wild spaces is important. And they also sell like some like trowels and like wag bags and other things. So it's kind of like a your poop authority.
Oh,
one might say.
That should be their tagline.
PACT, poop authority, the authority on poop. Okay, we got a new pack here from Virginia Foothill Designs, which we're excited about. It's a smaller capacity bag at about 25 liters. So for your, weekend jaunts or for your super ultralight folks, 25 liters
or like
is
fast
feasible.
Packing maybe.
Yeah. Yep. A couple things to kind of note about this pack that I really like is first just this like giant stretch mesh pocket in the front.
It looks sharp.
It does look sharp.
Like the overall look, sharp.
Sharp. Virginia Foothill Designs does a lot of the tapering with their packs, which I like a lot, meaning that it's easier to get up at the top and then it tapers towards the bottom. Flip it around, pretty standard. This is a frameless pack. You've got your straps, some mesh pockets up front to be able to keep stuff, a bottom pocket here below. You can put a sit pad here. It's kind of like a lot of similar types of frameless packs. It doesn't have a ton of bells and whistles, but what it does very well.
Yeah, and it has a wider shoulder strap compared to other packs, so that's good to note. Yeah, super simple, but still has the features that you need. So Scott makes these literally by hand on his own at his place in Virginia, in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. So I would say the authenticity is on point on this one.
Yeah, look at his little logo. It's a smiley face. It's pretty great.
Yeah, can't get more authentic than that.
But yeah, Sweet Pack, made out of the X-Pack. If you're looking for something that is kind of a lower volume, no frills pack, it really does the thing. And if you aren't familiar with Virginia Foothill Designs in general, you should check them out because they're really cool.
Next up is an item that I have been loving lately.
The TR1s!
The TR1 Mesh 2.0 by Astral Designs.
Wow.
I was talking to my sister recently and she was like, I just want to wear a shoe that's just a plain old shoe. She's like, these shoes are getting fancy these days. How do I get just a good shoe? And I'm like, you got to try these.
What do you like about these shoes, Maggie?
I feel like they don't need the bells and whistles. It's super flexible, like in this region. And it's like grippy enough. It's just very lightweight and breathable. I think that's the thing that Astral does well, since they also do all this like boating stuff. And then this mesh is really good at draining out water, but not getting like pebbles in your shoe. And it's made for thru-hikers because it has this
old gator.
Yeah, the gator thing. And it's just like simple. It's zero drop, but I didn't even notice.
Having sweaty, hot feet over long periods of time is like not good. I love how breathable the TR1s are. Shoes are so personal. It's like hard to recommend a shoe to anyone.
I know, I know. But
these are a shoe to consider.
To each their own, but this is a great option.
What we have next is a meal option from NOMaste. It's the Dal Bhat. A Minnesota brand, local here, and it makes just like really delicious meals.
And we love her. She comes by the shop, drop off her goods and say hi.
Shout out Niha.
Yeah, and everything is freeze-dried that she makes, and which means it's like top quality.
Yep.
Dal Bhat is made with lentils and potatoes and vegetables and lots of spices, so Wanna give it a try?
High calorie counts, high protein, high fiber, the stuff that you want while backpacking. It's helping cleanse the room of the shoe smell that was
There was no shoe smell, by the way.
That's very good. A little spice to it.
Oh yeah.
But not too much.
It's warm and flavorful, and I really taste the vegetables. It does not taste like a backpacking meal to me.
No, though increasingly my standards for what a backpacking meal tastes like are increasing.
I know, we're really spoiled here.
Good backpacking meals.
And it's $15, which I feel like is a really good price for freeze-dried to begin with, much less 2 servings.
True. I feel like we're kind of in a renaissance of backpacking meals in general.
Damn.
But
good.
NOMaste, really great options, small batch production, and I keep eating that and stop talking about it. We have right here the spotter from Cumulus, which Cumulus makes a lot of really cool stuff. They're based in Poland. They make Poland is a spot where a lot of the world's down comes from, really high quality products that they make. And the spotter, yes, is a wearable sleeping bag.
We like to carry unique products here at GGG, and this one does not disappoint.
Totally.
If you run cold like me, you never want to leave your sleeping bag. I mean, with the spotter, you don't have to.
You don't, because you can it's got armholes with little zippers on the side. It's got a hood that is incredibly warm and comfortable and really zips straight up to your nose. It's got the closed foot box, which just means extra warmth for your feet.
So much warmth.
If you are really looking to be able to maximize this, like this can be in exchange for, a down jacket or something that you would wear around camp, because this is wearable. It's $850 down. It's got that Pertex outer shell material, and it is like all Cumulus stuff, just like really comfortable. Is this a product for absolutely everyone? No. But is it a really unique, cool take? We've seen like some wearable quilts that have happened. There are some options on the market that are kind of similar to this, but not like ones that are also good for performance, not just like, like the wearable sleeping bags that are
or like the
crappy.
Quilt ponchos and stuff,
Yeah. So Cumulus made a very high performance, wearable, warm, functional, wearable sleeping bag.
Yeah.
How cool. Maggie is still eating her Dal Bhat because it's that delicious, but we are so grateful for all of you. Thanks everyone for tuning on in and for showing interest in the small brands and ultralight gear that we sell here on Garage Grown Gear. So thanks for supporting small brands, for supporting Garage Grown, for liking and subscribing, and we'll see you next time.